America's greatest soccer club, claiming our league's greatest prize 4 times. Now we're hungrier than ever to bring glory to our great city of LA and capture a record 5th MLS Cup for our fans. We are the LA Galaxy. Great seats are still available for these exciting matches. Visit LAGalaxy.com for tickets now.
And slowly making their way up the Western Conference. Next week they will be at Chicago. OKC Energy FC with possession. Ball on the far side. Another throw in here. Busy day here at StubHub Center. 2 o'clock this afternoon, the alumni match. 5 o'clock, LA Galaxy senior side took on Philadelphia. 4-1 win for the Galaxy there. Landon Donovan, goal number 135 and 136. Robbie Keane was a maestro as well in that win. And now we have Galaxy 2 taking on OKC Energy FC. Just in the first minute of the contest, just past that. This is a restart. Ball will come into the penalty area and squirt out. This will be cleared by Diallo into midfield. Another ball to the top of the Galaxy penalty area. Aris with the clearance, and now Lorendi will pick up. We hope you're having a great Memorial Day weekend. We want to thank the men and women of our armed services for everything they do. And of course, this is a time to remember those who lost everything defending our freedoms. It's a throw-in. Courtois and Sarvas in midfield for the Galaxy. Marcelo Sarvas making his way back from that MCL strain. It's good to see him out there. Another throw-in here for OKC Energy FC. Although Kenny Walker, I thought, played pretty well with the senior team.
Well, I think one of the things that's pretty obvious there, Joe, is that, you know, having this Pro 2 team has been a real instrumental when you look at Myers, Leonardo, all the players that are playing with the first team, Mendiola, all getting minutes and then moving right up into MLS matches.
Sarvas will play on the near side. He'll earn the foul. This will be a free kick in favor of the Galaxy. Quickly ahead to Jack McBean. He gets through him. And possession back the other way.
BJ right. Empty.
Interesting, Jack McBean trying to work his way back to the senior side. Of course, he's getting important minutes. Chandler Hoffman as well. They're able to play as opposed to sit and watch. But as the senior side gets better and gets better more into a groove, start to see a little separation. Although Jack has some time being a youngster.
Well, I think it's, you know, it's always important that the young players getting games and time and minutes. And yeah, they want to be with the first team, but these games are good. These are competitive games here in this league.
Aris will switch this one to the right side. Here's Courtois, the veteran, the player, assistant coach for the Galaxy. Cuts it back as he takes advantage of the space. His shot is well off the mark and out of play. This will be a goal kick. You know, the Galaxy are proud to announce the Galaxy Hero of the Game program presented by Northrop Grumman. A different hero will be honored during each regular season Galaxy match. To nominate someone for their service, visit LAGalaxy.com/hero of the game. This will be a goal kick. Diallo back to his goalkeeper, Lorendi.
Adam, jump off. Go shoulder, Adam. Adam left, Adam left. Left. Yes, guys. Elbow.
Possession here to the Galaxy. Jimmy Nielsen is the head coach of this club, formerly of the Kansas City, or I should say Sporting Kansas City, their goalkeeper. Retired right after winning the MLS Cup this year.
Get in.
And the first-year head coach.
Yeah, he made a big move. A lot of guys make those moves now. We see that in MLS from either the pro league going right into the coaching ranks.
Ball on the right side. Courtois plays forward, looking for Sorto. This is Jack McBean. He'll play it back out. Logan Emery. Aris. And the ball will come loose. OKC Energy FC on the left side. One of the longer names that you'll hear in the sports world. Seems to work for them, though. Ball will come right side. Miller plays ahead. DeGieri. This ball into the Galaxy penalty area, cleared away. Bradford Jamison the fourth tries to get on this one. It'll bounce away from him. OKC Energy FC with possession. Mark Howard. 7th minute of this contest. We thank you for joining us at LAGalaxy.com and the Galaxy YouTube channel. Kempin, the keeper, in the midfield. This will be ushered forward by DeGieri. Out comes Lorendi here, and he'll clear that one away. This will go over the far side touch. And a throw in for Oklahoma City. Miller on the near side. Again for DeGieri. Good job here by Logan Emery. Bradford Jamison has a hard time with it. Diallo is going to shield this one out of play. And this will be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Logan Emery's missed a couple of games, and I think the Galaxy have missed him because he's done a pretty good job on the left side for the Galaxy defensively. Another throw-in here for the Galaxy. Come back for Diallo. Here's Sarvas. He'll knock it to the right side. Steres will push forward. Oscar Sorto. You have to think that Sorto's going to be knocking the door for the senior side here in the not too distant future. Again, Emery. Oklahoma City's doing a good job of taking away the wings, forcing the Galaxy to go touchline to touchline here. And the long pass, trying to switch the point of the attack. They'll get the throw in, but they're stuck at midfield.
No, they look very organized. They look very compact. They got good team shape right now. OKC, and silly foul there, just putting his arm up to push him when he had no need to. He's going to win that ball easily.
Galaxy will get the free kick here. This is a good opportunity for the Galaxy. They'll be about 22 yards away from goal to the near post. Aris is there. And so is Courtois. Everybody else lines up at the top of the 18. 9 minutes in. Referee will move the wall back here a few more yards. I want to congratulate the Angel City Brigade for their impressive tifo prior to today's Galaxy match. Here's Courtois. His shot is blocked in support of Landon Donovan. And the fans in general chanting USA, USA from time to time. Standing ovations for Landon when he took corner kicks at the south end of StubHub Center, and then he got a curtain call thanks to Bruce Arena at the end of the match. Here's Bradford Jamison the fourth sending to the near post, and this will be saved by Kempin. He'll pick it up. His punt in the midfield. Players knocked head. There's Diallo. No foul. He'll come out near side. It'll turn out to be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Emery. To send it up the wing, looking to find Chandler Hoffman. We haven't called his name in the first 10 minutes or so. OKC Energy with possession. Dewey. Peebo Dewey. Ball will come loose. Courtois is dragged down, and a free kick here for the Galaxy. So, Coach, I haven't got your opinion publicly on Landon Donovan being left off the U.S. World Cup team. Give me your thoughts on the fact that he was, according to Jurgen Klinsmann, a little behind everybody else. We'll get that here in a moment, though.
Surely.
The Galaxy have a rush on goal. Cleared out, kept alive for a moment. And this is Logan Emery. Your thoughts?
Well, I think just real quick, Joe, I'm just wondering when he says that they're a little bit behind. Behind in what? Technically, tactically, physically? Because for sure.
In talent, is it possible?
No, it's impossible.
Okay.
You know, and when you measure all the things that you measure in a soccer player, you know, when I think of some of the players that were selected, but again, I've always found that to be an interesting thing, the assessment of talent. And everybody has different views and different takes on it, you know, and I don't think Landon's, you know, at the end of his career, yeah, he's not maybe as quick, maybe not as fast, but he's still, I see, if I'm going to a World Cup, he's a guy that I would want on my roster just because of what his overall package is. Now, obviously, Jurgen's staff entirely disagree with what I've just said, so and they're the people in charge, so you got to respect that.
Free kick here for the Galaxy. RS will take it. Lobs it backside of the 6th. The header on goal. They score! Chandler Hoffman. And it is 1-0 LA Galaxy over the OKC Energy FC.
That was a well-played ball in, just very similar to the senior team on the ball that Landon plays into Leonardo. I mean, driven in, and Chandler does a good job of going from the back post, knocking it to the near post side, going across the goal, and made that look very easily.
Great restart. And we look at it again here. Aris. And whoever should have been marking Chandler Hoffman there lost him, obviously.
Good ball, though, by Aris. I mean, yeah, they lost him, but it was a good ball in. Dangerous.
Here's DeGieri for OKC Energy FC. Poked away by Diallo, and he'll clear out. This will be a throw-in. Logan Emery will take the throw here. Lobs ahead. Jack McBean able to get it back here for Sarvas. He'll switch it over to the right side. Courtois will bring that one down. Might have been better to let that one go to Sorto. Everybody got out of position there for a moment. Steres now. He'll switch it across his defense. Diallo. Sarvas. And Logan Emery. Aris again. He switched over to the right side this time. Here's Sorto. Plays it long. Looking for McBean. Jack tried to stab at it. Spear it. And skips away from him and out of play. This will be a goal kick. Celebrate the summer of soccer under the LA sky. How'd you feel about seeing your former players? A lot of guys here from the 02 team.
Yeah, I know there was
first championship.
Yeah, there was a good turnout there. I mean, today, you know, Cienfuegos and Simon Elliott and Albright and the two goalkeepers, Matt and Hartman.
Bradford Jamieson, the fourth on his right foot, and it's saved by Kemper.
does well there, Bradford, Jameson. I like the way he carries the ball. I like that he's attack-minded and he's not fearful of going 1v1.
Marcelo Sarvis working well to get this one back for the Galaxy. Lorendi over the top of Jack McBean. Energy FC with possession. Sorto trying to get it back. He'll get some help. Steres now. Courtois able to get this one forward. This looks good for the Galaxy. McBean taking it towards goal, lays it off on the right side. Courtois back into the area, top of the box now. Bradford Jamieson, he had a good look and he sends it over the bar. Sometimes you have to use your left foot. This will be a penalty. And Bradford Jamieson opened up to take the shot with his right. That led him into a situation that occurred, being taken out. And the Galaxy get a penalty here, and he's still down.
Well, it was a good attack by the Galaxy. It was a nice ball cut back. He tried to get the bigger surface area to the ball with the inside of the foot, and then took a real good hit on that one.
He's up to his feet. Seems like he's going to be all right. And Chandler Hoffman will take the free kick, or the penalty here for the Galaxy. Looking to double the score for LA.
Well, obviously Coach Nielsen doesn't think it was a PK. He's had a go at the fourth official. He even had a go at the guy that brings the officials out in a suit and tie. Anybody that wants to listen, he's pointing and having a saying that it's a horrible call.
Chandler Hoffman has lined it up. Our goalkeeper is yet to make his way back to the goal line. Hoffman gets the go-ahead, fires, and he scores his second goal of the game. And the Galaxy have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, I mean, again and again, the player comes in for a shot, you come in for a tackle. I've always say, you got to have some sort of different philosophy when you're playing in that box. It was just like in the Galaxy game, Mendiola coming up the back of the guy, knock it into him, and you give up a PK in the Galaxy's game against the Philadelphia Union.
Yeah, Mendiola came in a little hard on that one.
Yeah, reckless, not under control.
So a throw in here for OKC Energy FC here in the 23rd minute, 2-0 Galaxy. Chandler Hoffman, both the goals here for the Galaxy, so this is good in terms of Chandler's play. Don't call his name too much, but he finds himself in the right positions. Obviously, the penalty kick, that's a different story. But going back to last year when he joined the Galaxy, in the reserve games, he did rather well, and he's doing well here at the USL level. Come near side, Miller, be able to play it back. Get some help defensively. Like Courtois to poke it away. He finds Sarvis, and he'll break out the right side. Switching over towards the left side, I think that was a little ambitious on the part of Courtois. Energy FC will come out with possession. They gave it right back. In a better position here for Jack McBean going forward. He plays ahead for Aris. This will actually come through and surprise Chandler Hoffman. Another attempt here on the part of McBean. He's going to be called for a foul, though, as he reached in. It's be a free kick for the visiting side.
Well, that ball bounced around and it wasn't really played, but it's more about tackles and winning balls and just getting pounded around a little bit. But I think that easily you could see here in this first 25 minutes, Galaxy 2 here is really taking the game a little bit to OKC, and OKC's trying to find a way to get this ball forward into their final third.
Stay up to date on all things USL by following the USL on Facebook and Twitter, or check out USLPro.com for scores, stats, news, and more. 2-0 Galaxy right now, the 26th minute. Sarvas. What is Steres? Tried to play it through here for Jack McBean. That's broken up. Aris will keep it alive. That was dangerous. No foul, though. Courtois. Back to Steres one more time. That was a bad pass by Sorto. He gave it away. Had a few of those here today.
Oof. There was a few by the Philadelphia team that were costly in the back third.
Yes, not good, especially in the second half.
But I think with these games here and these young players, to go back to what we were saying earlier, this is a chance for them to get game in, game out, get games, and you never know when your number might be called up to go with the first team.
27th minute. Mark Howard, I should say, able to push his forward. Will come near side. Miller. Played long into the Galaxy defense. Gareth Evans got on the end of this one. Over to Thomas. Now to Giri. Weaves his way around. Lets this one go for Duke. Down the left side. The cross comes into the area. Blocked by Sorto. Off the foot of Paul Wyatt. This will be a throw-in for the visiting side, Energy FC.
Well, the Galaxy had played this team earlier in the year. You know, so obviously the coaching staffs are familiar with each other, personnel and players.
Long throw into the Galaxy penalty area. Cleared away. It'll come back to midfield. Played to the left side for Thomas. Cleared out. In for Wyatt and cleared away again. Chandler Hoffman kind of hacked down there from behind. He'll get the throw and not the foul. So that was rather dangerous, rather reckless there on the tackle. Here's Sorto. There, Diallo. Marcelo Sarvas. Got himself in trouble there. The ball stripped away. Might be a chance here for Thomas, who plays into the penalty area. Nodded back to the goalkeeper by Steres. And Lorendi will pick up. Courtois, the far side. Plays back for Diallo. Jameson, the fourth, will dummy this. McBean over to the left side for Logan Emery. Galaxy have to play themselves out of some tight quarters, and now it's turned to the right side again. Courtois, a bit heavy on that pass from Aris. Turns out to be a throw-in favor of the Galaxy, though.
Yeah, I don't mind that pass, because it wasn't the best, but the idea and switching the play was good. So that's a positive.
Chandler Hoffman plays on the left side here. Jameson, the fourth, could have done better with that one. He kept backtracking, and allowed it to go over his head.
He surely misread that one, I thought. He should have really sprinted to get back and then try to get it.
It's a throw-in for the Galaxy. Sarvas. Aris this time. Steres. This will come away from Sarvas. Dejiri. And broken up. Bean that time did a good job, but unfortunately the return service not good. Here's Sarvas again for the Galaxy. Switches over. Jameson, the fourth, a heavy touch. Dejiri this time for OKC. Finds Thomas, poked away nicely. Logan Emery got back. Sloppy play here by both sides. This looks like a good opportunity here for the Energy. Side of the 6. Looking around, played back to the spot. and he ran himself out of a shot. Here's an opportunity towards goal. It's blocked by Steres. And Kyle Gregg had a great opportunity at goal and decided to continue to run himself out of an angle.
Well, there's a series of errors there by the Galaxy, but I thought the youngster for OKC lost his opportunity, didn't pull the trigger when he needed to.
Ball will go left side now. Thomas to play it back. Good job by Jack McBean coming back to win it. This one cleared over the top of Chandler Hoffman. Right now, Galaxy in a pretty good shape on the field. Another long ball towards the left side. This will go out of play. Intended for Wyatt. Too much on that one, so a throw in.
You know, watching the replay in the booth, you know, he's in. He's got a good angle. Not the greatest, but a good angle to get a shot on goal. Then when he decides to cut it back, plays it to a Galaxy guy. And lost that whole opportunity.
Aris. Now Diallo. A little trouble here in the midfield for Jamison the fourth. He runs it back into a defense as well. Now Miller. He gave it away. McBean tries to turn it back for Courtois. That slowed the Galaxy counterattack. Ball played to the left side. And all the way back defensively.
You know, there are little things that go on at this level that you see the difference between the first team and the second team, and turning with the ball at the right time, knowing when you have space, knowing when you should, you know, do things that make sense based on the defending, and that's what's evident here.
Thomas now plays on the left side. Ball into the Galaxy area, cleared away, kept alive though. Dejiri. It's got Miller overlapping. He'll play onto the right side. The one-time cross to the backside of the six, boxed away by Lorendi. Courtois plays into space. This looks good on the counterattack for the Galaxy. They're 3-on-3 right now. Courtois being closed down by Dejiri, plays it off to Jack McBean. McBean thinking about the shot, bending towards the back post. It's saved by Kempen and out of play. This will be a corner kick.
That was a nice little counter by the Galaxy. It was a good ball. Courtois got nicely out of the back, beat him on a dribble, found it wide. Nice little turn with Jack. Good shot by Jack. You know, these are the kinds of things you want to see from him. The only thing I would have liked to see from Jamison there was to get on his horse to overlap into that space for Jack. So now maybe it makes it even a better situation.
At least pull a defender or give him an option, right?
Right. And he has to understand that that's part of the game. You got to run 20 yards more and sprint. Don't think, oh, well, Jack's got it, I'll just stop running. But these are things that you got to ingrain on young players. Just like Robbie Keane never gave up on that one for the goal he got. You get rewarded for hard work.
Aris here with the corner kick. Cleared away. Courtois. Back to Logan Emery. It's played on the right side. Again, Aris. Big rainbow into the box. Looking for McBean. It'll come out. Chandler Hoffman to settle. And the shot to the near post is wide and out of play. This will be a goal kick. Join us this summer for 3 exciting Friday night fireworks shows with a 3-game plan starting at $18.50 per game. You get the 4th of July match versus Portland, August 8th versus San Jose, September 5th versus Colorado Rapids. Purchase your plan today at LAGalaxy.com. 2-0 Galaxy, 35th minute. Logan Emery will come out with this one. Bradford Jamison the fourth. A little too much on his pass. And possession back the other way. You know, while we talked about Landon Donovan, we should congratulate Omar Gonzalez, who was selected to represent the United States.
Yes. You know, one of the things we said today was that, you know, a lot has been made about that, but not as much about Omar making it because he's a new player to it, and you know, and he was injured, and shows you what they thought of him. Even though he was injured, he still was named into the 23.
Told he is 100% during training. He missed a couple of days of training. And as far as I'm concerned, certainly deserving of being a starter for the United States national team at the center back position.
Well, a lot of players throughout the world are being held out of training from nicks and bruises and injuries that they have right now to get ready for what's going to happen in 18 days, the beginning of the World Cup.
OKC Energy FC with possession deep in their own defense. We're in the 36th minute. The Galaxy on top by a score of 2-0. Good job here by Diallo stepping up, winning it back for the Galaxy. Courtois now. Galaxy look a little flat in terms of their positioning, so Courtois did a good job of holding it up and allowing for those lanes to open up again.
Well, that's where you see that from him and Sarvis, that Marcelo, their maturity, their experience. But there again, you saw the ball and the pass there that, you know, he has to work on Logan, being able to hit that long ball forward.
Aras here for the Galaxy. Sorto. I'd like to see Sorto get up into the attack a little more on that right side. Emery, as this is going to get through him, Dejiri will come out with possession. Thomas. Pass back top of the box here. And Diallo with the clearance. Good battle there between Diallo and 22 Kyle Gregg. Here's Thomas again. Decided to play it back. Dejiri. Watch there by Bradford Jamieson the fourth. Back out Miller. Dejiri will get the opportunity to get the cross away, and that is a bit short, right onto the foot of Marcelo Sarvis. McBean now. And it'll come out to Steres on the right.
Game is really slowed down
to a snail's pace.
You know, and you think these are the younger guys, these are better, it's at night, you know. See, like there, he's expecting movement, he's expecting running off the ball.
Steres will win this one back. Now Sorto ahead to Courtois. Sorto made the run. This time Courtois didn't see him. And it's wheeled around to the left side again. Bradford Jamieson the fourth. Sarvas. Switching over to the right. Sorto. Courtois able to get away from two defenders. Now plays it in. I think that was for Jack McBean. It's off the target.
I'm not sure who it was for, whether it was for McBean or Hoffman, but went right to OKC.
Another ball down the middle of the park. This one cleared away. Steres. It's lost its energy, this match, no pun intended. And with the Galaxy on top 2-0, they're waiting for OKC to try to break out of their shell. Here comes Sarvis now for the Galaxy. Lays it off for Courtois, who waited on the ball. And it's cleared away from him. Here's the counter back the other way. Dejiri trying to take it in on goal. Lorendi way off of his line, and he's able to clear it. No hesitation there for Lorendi.
That was dangerous, and his timing to come out off his box, out of his box, was very good.
OKC with possession. Doué. He'll get it again. 40th minute, and it's lifted towards the near side. Jamieson the fourth does a good job, brings it down well. Here's Sarvis. Courtois once again. Not sure why Courtois doesn't turn that towards the wing immediately. Sorto does a good job. Whips it up the right side. He finds Jack McBean. Pulls it back. Sarvis back for McBean. Can't get to it to take the shot away. Galaxy will keep it alive, though.
DJ, rep.
Hey, Brandon. Let me know.
Here's Courtois. Back to Logan Emery. Defensively, Diallo switched over to the right side. Aris once more. Emery. And this is Sarvis. Cleared away from Jack McBean. Good work by getting it back. Sarvis, Courtois, Bradford Jamieson the fourth. You like to see him bomb up the wings, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think all of the guys are getting pinched in the Galaxy midfield. You know, Courtois coming inside, Jamieson's coming inside, and it's just not enough width in their game.
Emery. And all the way back defensively, Diallo. OKC's dropping everybody behind the midfield stripe. Somebody remind them that they're losing 2-0. They need to press a little bit more.
Well, I just think that they're just playing very cautious here and being compact, and I don't think they want to give up one more before the half.
Let him come, guys. Let him come. Draw him out.
Stairs. Diallo. Courtois will send forward. Bradford Jamieson the fourth here to center. Sarvis. This looks good for Marcelo. He has a go at goal. And he missed it badly for a goal kick. You know, fans, join us for a Galaxy doubleheader on June the 8th at StubHub Center, featuring two exciting matches. The day starts off when the first team takes on the hometown rivals Chivas USA at 5 o'clock. And then Los Dos, the future of the Galaxy, closes out the night at 8 o'clock with a match against Dayton Dutch Lions, who come to town. Get your tickets for as low as $20 at LAGalaxy.com. Lorendi will pick up. Steres will go to the right side. Sorto. Here's Aris. 44th minute. Ball will come ahead back the other way. Christian Duke taking off the ball. Come forward for Chandler Hoffman. Jamieson the fourth unfortunately ran himself into another defender. Good job by Sarvis here. Good exercise for him, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't duplicate this in training by the match itself. You know, it's nothing like a game to get your game fit.
Chandler!
Diallo. Back it goes, Lorendi. This will be broken up. Sarvis now at the stripe. Back to Steres. He'll go right side. Courtois is there. Turns it back. This pass, not a good one though. Steres, and he'll restart things. In for Jack McBean. He's chopped down from behind. That's a foul. Free kick here for the Galaxies. We're approaching halftime in a hurry.
I think that's, part of Jack's learning curve there, showing for balls, but see, like, I watched him prior to getting it. He didn't really work hard to get that space, so that's why that defender was so tight on him. If he works a little harder to take him away and then come back, he might get a little more time and not get whacked. And those are the things Robbie Keane knows how to do very well to avoid those situations.
RS will take this restart, almost similar to the first goal in location. Again, rainbows towards the back post, trying to find, in this particular case, Diallo, but Kempin will pick it up. Does well with that. Lobs it out towards the left side. Dewey. We're in stoppage time here in the first half with the Galaxy on top by a score of 2-0. 1 minute of added time, we're told. Coming up at halftime, an episode of Kicking It with Kelly as she speaks to Galaxy President Chris Klein. That'll be coming up here at the break. It's a good opportunity for Kansas City to pull one back right in front of halftime here.
Well, that's always a pretty good spot if you're looking for a free kick. You know, if you can get it up and over the wall. Easier said than done, though.
Just shy of 30 yards from goal. Thomas will take the restart. Right-footed ball right off the top of the wall, cleared away. OKC with possession. Dewey lobs it towards the right side. Miller now. Played into the 6, knotted out by Diallo, and that is the end of 45 minutes of play. Well, the LA Galaxy take a 2-0 lead into the locker room here at StubHub Center. So far, it's been a nice start to the night. Somewhat sloppy at times, but Galaxy have been taking care of business offensively.
Well, it's kind of, you know, a little bit of mirror of the first team. I mean, not from the sloppy side, but getting an early goal off a free kick. And, you know, I think that getting that second goal, the penalty is always helpful, you know, to have a 2-0 lead going into halftime. But I thought in the second portion of that half, I thought the Galaxy got a little raggedy and sloppy, and I'm sure that's something Kurt will address at halftime.
Right now, 2-0 in favor of the LA Galaxy over OKC Energy FC. Kicking It with Kelly coming up here at halftime. Stay with us here at LAGalaxy.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Kelly Tennant, and today we are kicking it in the Stadium Club with the president of the LA Galaxy, Mr. Chris Klein. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
So I have to tell you, you are a Tennant family favorite. My mother has a huge crush on you, so she's very jealous that I get to do this interview with you. She thinks you are just so wonderful.
We'll tell your mother hello.
So going back to your playing days, 12 years in the MLS, you win an MLS Cup, and then you're able to transition into this huge role as president with the Galaxy. How was that for you, and how were you able to do that so smoothly?
Well, I mean, I think the way to do it smoothly is to surround yourself with good people. It's like anything else. It's when you play or other things that you do, if you have good people surrounding you. I've been fortunate enough to have some great mentors here with AEG, with Chris McGowan, who is no longer with us, and Tim Leiweke and Dan Beckerman. Working with very good people has made me better. But when I was playing, I always thought it was a possibility that I would move into the business side. Some of my experience with the Players Association, the Players Union, was was very valuable for me, just learning this and knowing people that are involved in our game on the business side.
Mm-hmm. You've seen the past of the Galaxy. You're in it right now. What do you see moving forward for this club?
Well, there's a number of things. I think that when you look at our club as a whole, I mean, just in the past year, we continue to change. Our academy is becoming something that's more and more important for our success. We've now added LA Galaxy 2, where we have the structure now that most clubs have throughout the world. We need to build on that structure. So that's one big thing that I think we're going to see, is we're going to see local players that come up through our system that end up playing for the LA Galaxy, and continued growth. We're starting to see the city of LA rally around this club, the success that we've had on the field, hopefully a fifth MLS Cup. And I'm interested to see how our country and how the LA Galaxy can capitalize off the success of the World Cup.
When you're talking about the international scale, not just MLS, you know, you guys are playing Manchester United in July. That's a huge deal. How does that grow the sport and your involvement with it? How great is that?
It's a couple things. I mean, we've been fortunate enough being in LA. We've played Barcelona, we've played AC Milan, we've played Real Madrid and Chelsea. We've never played Manchester United, so they are who we want to be. I mean, we want to be Manchester United, we want to be Real Madrid in our sport. We are a long way from being there, but to bring those types of teams here, not only for our players, but for our fans, and for our club to be able to see how the people at the top operate is something that we very much look forward to every summer. Our fans seem to love it, and it's something we're going to do more of.
I imagine that it's kind of cool for you to watch a lot of these guys grow up, knowing exactly what they're going through, and you see someone like Omar, who's getting so much attention right now for being, you know, the new face of soccer. What kind of guidance are you giving him and trying to help him through this? Omar and I talk a lot. I don't really give him too much guidance. I mean, we talk about different things, and I'll wish him well and understand some of the things that he's going through, but he has great examples around him to learn from the experiences of Robbie or Landon and guys that have gone before him. But Omar's life has changed dramatically just in the past 6 to 12 months, not only for a contract that he signed, but all the notoriety he's gotten so far, and it's going to change even more this summer in the World Cup. But he seems to have a good handle. He knows where he came from and understands the hard work that it's taken for him to get here. Well, and I think the cool thing about Omar and Landon and Robbie and all these guys you have together, they're such great people, and they are humble, and maybe they're pains to work with sometimes, but for the most part, they're so great. How do you build that kind of camaraderie and those kind of characters in one team? This is Bruce. These are the types of people that he likes to get in his team. These are the type of players that he likes to coach. It's been the mark of his team since he was a college coach. He gets these types of characters together, and he doesn't get enough credit for this, but he brings them together and gets them to really build each other up, to have Robbie and Landon work like they do, and to be able to bring in some international players in that dynamic that we have, and young players, and it all seems to fit together. You don't know how, but that design Bruce has done a great job with. How is your relationship with him? I know it goes back a long time. Yeah, I've known Bruce for a long time. I actually, when I was in college, Indiana, I went to Indiana, and our team lost, my freshman year, lost to Bruce's Virginia team in the final. I played all of my national team career under Bruce Arena. I played for him here at the LA Galaxy. And with any coach, it was up and down. Not in our relationship, but how I thought that he viewed me as a player. So now sitting next to him and running this club with him, you see a completely different side, and you understand the success that he's had and why he's so good. I've learned a tremendous amount from him. We've talked so much right now about Landon and getting this last goal. What's it like to watch him and know that he's right on the brink of being the greatest? Well, I think that, I mean, certainly he is the greatest. He's the greatest player in our country's history. He's the greatest player certainly in our league's history. If you look at the number of championships that he's won, the number of goals that he's scored, and the number of goals that he will score, I don't know that there's anyone that thinks he's not going to break the goal record. We'd like for him to do it,
But he will do that. And I think for Landon, it's creating that legacy. We talked a long time before he signed this contract of what does he want that to be. And for Landon, it's really the statue. It's Michael Jordan. It's Wayne Gretzky. And having that impact on our sport that very few people can have.
How do you make the jump from what happened to last year and the ending that you guys had last year to being able to win a championship this year?
With some teams, when you don't have the year that you thought you had, you look back and you say, okay, we need to blow this up, we need to rebuild, we need to change our players. This team is much, much different. I think Bruce looks at last year's team and says, you know, we're just a little bit off for whatever reason. You know, Landon took a break, players didn't perform to where they should. There was a number of things that happened, but he looked at the season and said, you know, we just need a couple pieces. We feel that we added some of those pieces in the offseason that are going to give us a chance to be able to challenge for that 5th MLS Cup. So I think it's that momentum, more consistency than we had last year. We certainly feel that we have a team that can contend for a 5th.
Well, and they seem so confident in the depth this team has and what they've been able to do and establish early, and kind of the attitude. I remember a couple weeks ago, Omar telling me it's no excuses this year. We just have to get it done.
Yeah, we have to get it done. There will be there's going to be challenges. We're going to lose probably Landon and Omar for a period of time in the World Cup coming at the time that it does in a season. Never easy for a club. We have some young players that need to continue to grow, players like Giassi, but we feel very good about the group that we have and continuing along the path that we started really 3 years ago with being the dominant team in our league.
All right, thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure.
It's Chris Klein, everybody.
Of LA Galaxy over Oklahoma City FC here at StubHub Center with Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino. Not a bad first half for the junior side of the Galaxy.
No, I mean, I think that, you know, they came out, they got a nice goal, they picked up a PK to go up 2-0. Then I thought after that second goal, the game got a little scrappy, a little disjointed. Obviously now, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what OKC Energy does to try to get themselves back in the game. If you recall, the last time they played, they kind of fought to get back in.
Right.
You know, the Karinji came in, and they brought him in at halftime. He got a goal against the Galaxy, and then Galaxy picked up some late goals in that, if I recall, in the game they played earlier. I mean, I think one of the things that obviously, you know, when you got a Marcelo Sarvis out there, and you know Qatar, you know, I mean, those are experienced guys, 36 in the 30s,
right,
with young players. But I think one of the things that I would like to see, you know, and it's a continual thing of a pet peeve of mine, is that, you know, you're only going to be as good as your back players getting out of the back. You know, with the quality of passing, and then that includes your goalkeeper, and because I think finding your way out of the back third into the middle third is very, very important, and I think that's an attribute that you want to have, and you got to demand that from those players.
Highlight of that first goal just showed up. A nice pass on the part of Aras from that restart. Nobody marking Chandler, and he did a good job as he sent it into the side netting on the far side here.
No, he hits it well, Joe. He drives it really hard. So all that Chandler has to do is just redirect it. You know, he was free, and he puts it in. It's well done.
That made it 1-0 for the Galaxy. Then Chandler Hoffman connected on a penalty kick later on. And that's where we stand right now. Chandler Hoffman with both the goals, and it's 2-0 here at StubHub Center.
Well, you know, it was just like the ball landing hit into Leonardo. I mean, when you look at restarts and free kicks, you know, marking, the importance of marking. Yesterday, 94th minute mark, Sergio Ramos not being marked tightly. It's a header.
Cost them the Champions League.
And Atletico Madrid gets tied and could have wrapped it up. And, you know, you always say, well, how does this happen? Why? It's just a lack of concentration.
We'll take a short time out. We'll be back with the second half with the Galaxy on top 2-0 over OKC Energy FC. Stay with us here at LAGalaxy.com.
I believe we're making a substitution, so I don't have the card on me right now. They've got it in there. The other coaches.
Start of the second half. Galaxy huddle up about 40 yards away from goal. OKC doing the same thing here, huddling up. They have a large mountain to climb to get themselves back in this match. With the Galaxy on top 2-0. We'll see what type of changes, if anything, that Jimmy Nielsen makes. I believe he just brought on Pete Karinji. And we'll see where he plays. Looks like he's going to go with two forwards here. Kyle Gregg was pretty much the lone target in the first half.
Yes. It was definitely, the way the terminology now is that 4 in the back, 1-4-1 was what they were playing.
Djokovic is on now for the Galaxy, playing on the right side at midfield, replacing Courtois. Sarvis is still in there, although I think his minutes will be numbered here. Probably around the 60th minute, I can see him coming out of this match as our second half is underway. Ball on the near side now. Dewey plays back defensively. A long ball to the Galaxy defense. Sorto. He'll clear. Players colliding all over the place right now. Very rugged. Good job by Djokovic. Wins this ahead to Jamison the fourth. As at top of the center circle. Sorto comes into Jack McBean. Good job here by Jack. Can he get the shot away? He'll turn it over to the right side. Djokovic. The cross deflected, and the goalkeeper is pulled out of play. This will be a corner kick for the Galaxy.
56, Courtois. Entering the game, Captain Djokovic.
47th minute here. Aris will take it. Plays to the backside of the 6. Jamison the fourth. I should say Diallo almost got on the end of that one. Another cross into the area, cleared away. Sarvis from distance, blocked in front by Thomas. And Kempen will pick up the bouncing ball. Ball on the near side. Morad. It's been played ahead, intended for Christian Duke. He was able to flick it on forward, trying to send Kyle Gregg. It was too long, and Cody Lorendi off his line. He'll clear to the left side, intended for Jamison the fourth. This will be a throw-in. Such a dramatic Sunday here. It's like we're coming down slowly from the earlier game today and everything that took place.
Well, we started out with a full sunny field, and now it's a fully lighted field with the lights and probably 20 degrees cooler.
Here comes Greg for OKC Energy FC. Fires towards goal, right on the keeper. I started the day, it was cloudy. Beautiful blue skies. And now here into the evening hours here at StubHub Center. Sarvas switches over to the near side. Sorto. So come out. Duke stripped of the ball. Chandler Hoffman tried to return the service here for Jack McBean, and too tight of a pass, and so it's broken up. But the Galaxy keep possession. Djokovic whips it in. This is cleared out of play over the end line. A corner kick for the Galaxy.
Well, it's really funny, you know. You see this game from here, and it's great, and so forth. You can hear Kurtenoffel's directions with no crowd. You know, it's so much easier from coaches to coach in the game in these small settings.
They won't strain their voices this way. Aris, his cross towards the spot, redirected towards goal. Kempen will pick up. Played into midfield now. Greg. Back defensively. Dewey. Morad. So it's Thomas, and he'll wheel it around his defense towards the right side. Mark Howard trying to push it forward on the right side. Thomas. And this will be cleared away. I have a feeling that OKC Energy is struggling with the size of this field. Is that possible?
That's very possible. I didn't happen to know their schedule either, whether they played, you know, someone else on this swing.
They may have.
You know, because obviously these teams are doing that when they're coming to California.
Yeah, you have to keep those travel costs down, so I wouldn't be surprised if they may have played on Friday.
Yeah, you know, played either, you know, Orange County or Sacramento.
Jamison the fourth. This looks good. Fires. He scores. That is a highlight reel goal for Bradford Jamison the fourth. It is 3-0 Galaxy.
Well, the thing that I liked about him, I mentioned it in the first half, is that he's the kind of guy that likes that one-on-one, you know, and that's what you want to have as a wide player, someone who wants to go at people one-on-one. And you know, I see good things for this youngster in his future. You know, that was a nicely taken goal. You know, he comes in here, beats one, beats two, and gets in there and gets the shot low to the far post.
3-0. You know, fans, join us for a Galaxy doubleheader June 8th at StubHub Center, featuring two exciting matches. The day starts off with the first team taking on hometown rivals Chivas USA at 5 o'clock, and then Los Dos, the future of the Galaxy, closing it out the night at 8 o'clock with a match against Dayton Dutch Night Lions. Get your tickets for as low as $20 at LAGalaxy.com.
He's 17 right now, Joe, right?
Yeah.
That's a nice opportunity for a 17-year-old to be playing in a match like this, and scoring a goal has to help his confidence.
Lorendi able to find Chandler Hoffman, although I would say he probably touched it one too many times. Put themselves in a tight spot, but they keep possession here. Diallo switches over to Steres. Now Sorto. Again Steres. And all the way back. Lorendi. I think this Galaxy side is showing that they're about a step above right now in terms of talent and the way they play. quality. Let's put it that way.
No, I agree, Joe.
Djokovic into the corner. Sorto runs onto this one, gets the cross away. McBean's header to the back post, and it's wide.
Good
goal
effort.
kick.
Nice build-up, nice play. Getting Sorto all the ways into the attack. And that's something you practice, you diagram, you call those patterns of play, getting your outside backs in the attack, and that was something I'm sure Kurt was very happy about.
This will be a foul on Sorto, a bit reckless that time. Free kick. 53rd minute, 3-0, commanding lead here for the LA Galaxy junior side. It'll go to the right side. Pass into the area, cleared away. Another throw in here.
You know, that's just what Kurt really wanted. You know, let's go out there, let's get one early and put this game in out of reach, and that's exactly what the Galaxy have done.
This looks good for the Galaxy on the break, back the other way, played into space. Hoffman, a little too heavy for him to get onto, and it's cleared away. This will be a throw-in. Logan Emery with this throw. He'll get the return service back into center. Sarvas pulls it back, then he's pushed off the ball. That's a foul. Harris will line this one up, and this will keep the goalkeeper on his goal line. That's just a bit more direct. Not sure that's 10 yards off the ball, but Harris, he'll chip it towards the back post, tries to find Jack McBean, cleared away. Gregg plays it forward on the wrong side of his teammate. All the way back to Lorendi here. Here's Sorto. Sarvas. Chandler Hoffman. Again Lorendi. Chip it forward. I thought I should say Logan Emery. I thought he had some room there. Here comes Bradford Jamieson, the fourth. Already of a spectacular goal, and here's number 2. It is 4-0 Galaxy. And this is what you come to see these games for, to see what the future might have in store. And boy, Bradford Jamieson the fourth is giving us a nice peek.
That's something special there. Again and again, this youngster's just showing what he can do, and that was well done. I mean, it's world class. I mean, he collects this ball, runs at the defender again, and just puts it far post side netting. Nothing that goalkeeper can do about it. He's the youngest kid on the field.
He just kept on charging towards goal. Got that right-footed ball away. No chance for the goalkeeper, John Kempen. Here's Sorto. McBean taking off the ball. Free kick for the Galaxy.
Jack's just got to be a little more decisive when the balls are played into him. Where he wants to go, what's he want to do, where's he want to go on his first touch.
Sorto on the right side. Now Djokovic. Defended well. He gets the left foot across away, and this is right on the keeper, Kempen. Got to be very frustrating for a keeper when you don't have a chance, especially the last two goals. Really had no opportunity to make a save there.
None whatsoever.
It's back on the left side, and it's broken up nicely. Should be an offside, and it is. Possession back to the Galaxy. Cruise to the Cup with the LA Galaxy and Chevrolet. Registration for U12 boys and girls now open for the futsal tournament at the LA Galaxy Soccer Center, June 14th and 15th. Winning teams will get tickets to see the Galaxy take on Manchester United. Visit lagalaxy.com/cruise to the Cup for more information.
That'll be nice. Manchester United in town.
Looking forward to that one. Real treat for the Galaxy fans and fans of soccer here in Southern California. First time Manchester United coming this way.
No, it'll be a very big treat, you know, and a new coach, Van Gaal, who's going to be coaching Holland in the World Cup. After the World Cup's over, we'll be heading over to Manchester to take over that role, and Ryan Gigg will be his assistant.
There's another team that can make a run, Norway. Ball will come near side. This looks good for OKC, pushing forward. Dewey sends into the area. Lorendi off his line. Everybody down. Lorendi holds on to the ball.
Came a long way there for that. Almost to the top of the box.
Horace was attempting to switch it. He got too much of it. Intended for Bradford. Jameson finds the goalkeeper instead.
Yeah, they got way underneath it and did hit it right. And the Galaxy look like they're going to make a sub here.
Covarrubias about to come on. Here's Sarvis. Played all the way back. Lorendi. Switched out from the near side, Sorto. This will be a substitution at midfield. I'm thinking that Marcelo Sarvis is done.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they got their 60 minutes what they wanted, get him tested, see how his body's reacting to that.
It's good to see him out there. It's a bit sooner than I thought he'd be back, to tell you the truth. Sorto. Into the box intended for McBean. This will be nodded away. Abraham Villon. Darts through the center circle, plays on the left side. Dewey pushing towards the Galaxy penalty area, stood up by Oscar Sorto. Aris, and then he's tripped up by David Lakety. And this will be a free kick for the Galaxy. Here comes the substitution for the Galaxy. And Sarvis is done, and here comes Covarrubias. Catch every Galaxy 2 and USL Pro regular season and playoff games live on YouTube this season. Features include DVR, chat, and social media and interactivity. Subscribe for free at YouTube/LA Galaxy. Good exercise here for Marcelo Sarvis. And I would think positive news for Bruce Arena and his coaching staff. He might see himself on the flight to Chicago. Here comes Bradford Jameson, the fourth. He was looking for that hat trick. It was blocked.
Well, you know, we've seen these guys, you know, we're announcing these games, and you know, we've seen them all make some moves up. You know, Mendiola's been up there. Hoffman's travels. You know, obviously Opar, you know, Meyer. They've all been up there with the first team.
Important minutes. Aris switches over to the near side. Here's Sorto. Plays back to Aris. Now Steres. Back to his goalkeeper. Diallo for the Galaxy. Here come the Galaxy. This looks good. Chandler Hoffman trying to return service there for Logan Emery. I think if anything, that ball needs to be played on the ground directly towards goal to allow Emery to run on it, or towards the end line at the very least.
I would have liked to see him take it, fake the pass, and take it and turn and shoot.
Yeah, that's right. He is a striker, right? Villon will play on the left side now. Cross is blocked and out of play. Corner kick.
Well, the reason I say that is that the wall pass really wasn't on. The defender had fallen off. Now faking it and turning with it to his right foot would have gotten him a shot.
OKC with possession. Played into the area. This looks good for them. Nice job defensively. And cleared away. If you're an Energy fan, you might want to foul, but no. Here comes Chandler Hoffman. Closed down there by Dewey. Good goal here on the part of Jack McBean.
He recovered well after his bad touch to try to get himself going. You know, I think when you see sometimes these younger guys, it's all about, you know, always wanting to do what they want to do and trying to get, obviously, front players trying to score. And I think Jack's one of those guys that really is desperate to get, you know, into some scores here.
How do you manage that situation? Because Jack is a young player at this point. You want to keep him going in the right direction, but also learn the lessons that are necessary at this level to be a better pro when he gets older.
Well, I think it's all about training, you know, developing good training habits and working with him on those facets of the game, you know, to improve all those areas for him.
Here's Jack right now. He's tripped. It's a foul and a free kick.
I mean, you know, I've watched Jack. You've watched him. He's a hard worker in training.
Absolutely.
And he's a coachable young man. So it's really just working with him and getting it all to click and come together for him. I mean, people need to understand that, you know, again, it's a work in progress. He's getting better all the time, and I'm sure he's gonna break out and get some.
Aris with the restart, plays into the 6, pulled out of the air by Kempen. Kyle Venter is about to come on here for the Galaxy. Galaxy rookie center back. It's good minutes for him.
Well, the Galaxy know that, you know, Omar's going to be gone, so they got to keep these guys ready just in case injuries and so forth, and keep growing.
And they've had their share of the Galaxy.
Yes, they have, especially in the back line.
Here's a cross into the area. Kept alive, an opportunity towards goal, and it misses the upper 90. Here comes a substitution for the Galaxy. Venter will come on.
Tyler.
And he'll replace Diallo. Got a serious case of soccer fever? Come meet LA Galaxy soccer legends Mauricio Cienfuegos and Kobe Jones at Macy's in Downey. 2 o'clock, June 14th. The first 125 customers to spend $75 in the men's department will receive their autographs and a mini soccer ball and 2 sideline tickets to an August 27th game. The Galaxy take on DC United. 4-0 in favor of the Galaxy here over Oklahoma City FC. 67th minute. Covarrubias. Galaxy will work the left side. Logan Emery. Nice job here by Venter, pushing forward. Again, Emery.
Good call.
Bradford Jamison IV has had 2 wonderful goals in this match. You'll have to take a look at the highlights when they're available to you. Impressive. Here's Villon. for the Energy. Trying to play into the Galaxy penalty area, knotted away by Venter. This will be a throw-in.
I like the way the back four are falling in and keeping the game in a nice line and tight, and just falling back to cover all the dangerous areas there on that last cross.
This will be a free kick. OKC Energy. FC, the restart is taken. Cross off of Emery and out of play. This will be a corner kick for Oklahoma City. Thomas with this corner. Plays into the box, cleared away. Shot from distance is blocked, and here come the Galaxy on the counterattack. This is 2-on-1, 3-on-2 if they hurry. Chandler Hoffman has a chance at a hat trick. He'll play it off for Covarrubias once again. Comes over to Djokovic. McBean scores! And it's 5-0. We were talking about Jack McBean, and he gets on the scoreboard.
You know, it was so easy for them to get from the back to the middle to the attack, and the opposition and the mentality is just gone, you know, in OKC.
They just took the spirit away from them, didn't they?
And that wasn't an easy ball to handle because Jack is running, and it was just a tad behind him, but he made a nice first touch to get it forward for himself and score. Now, this could get ugly because there's still plenty of time.
Ball out of play for another goal kick here.
I don't know what it seems like Nielsen was complaining again, but I don't see what there was to complain about on that one. Because when that ball was played, Jack was in a good position to get it and not offside. So the Galaxy doing a good job here right now, I feel, you know, managing the game. The back four are very, very solid and tight right now.
Ball back into the area. Villon plays on the right side here. Like T, and he runs out of real estate and out of play. Goal kick.
Again, nice defending by the Galaxy. Just really cutting out all what OKC's trying to do, and just defending very, very, very well. And that's probably exciting for the coaching staff to see their team playing that well.
Cody Lorendi lifts in the midfield. This will be a foul against Jack McBean. Pass intercepted by Steris. Covarrubias kind of slowed down Steris. He was hoping to trot into midfield. Now Sorto plays long. Here comes Chandler. Hoffman brings it down well. Hoffman, heavy second touch. He can't chip the goalkeeper. And it's out of play for a corner kick. That would have been a hat trick for Chandler. It's a corner here for the Galaxy.
Go. That one there, he should be doing a better job with it, but kind of got away from him on that touch right there, that second touch. Brought it all the way to the 6, and then the keeper did well to come, and then he was rushed, and he had really no chance from there, and then it was a lost opportunity, but they got a corner out of it.
Corner coming from the right side as we're about to enter the 73rd minute of this one. Travis Bowen about to come onto the field for the Galaxy. Aris goes backside. This will be cleared away. like D. In towards center. Push forward by Karinji. Now Villon.
Kelly.
Play back to Thomas. And the Galaxy in stacks of 4 here.
Ready, next one.
Another long ball to the right side. Villon plays back defensively. Collected here by Evans. Over towards the near side. Morid. Galaxy will let you have that all night long, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, right now, that's where they got to be careful when they play inside like that. But well read again by James.
Aris here. He's a handful, Aris.
He is.
It's kind of a poor man's version of Rio Coker. Here can he come on the right side, Covarrubias. Just in his size, I should say. Certainly talent-wise, Rio Coker. Even today, still head and shoulders above. But he's a wide body, difficult to deal with once he gets ahead of steam. Steres switches it over. Again, Covarrubias plays long into the defense, and this one will find its way to the touchline or an inline, and another goal kick. Here comes the substitution. Bradford Jamieson the 4th. He'll get the curtain call here with 2 brilliant goals. He'll come out of this match. Travis Bowen will replace him. And he'll get himself a little standing ovation from the crowd that's still here at StubHub Center. You know, fans, don't miss your opportunity to join the challenge. There are only 6 days left to register for the LA Galaxy Summer Reading Program. Participants can earn cool prize packages, including tickets to a Galaxy match. For more information and to sign up, visit lagalaxy.com/kickstart. Villon will play forward for OKC Energy FC. My memory serves me correct, Ralph. The last time these clubs met, it was a much more competitive match between the two.
Yeah, it was. And you know, they had played, I think, the night before and down in Orange County and you know, had won. And then I think they came here and then they lost.
Ball comes near side. Here's Bowen. McBean. Hoffman back out for Jack. Too much on that one, and Kempen will pick up.
Yeah, each pass got a little worse to handle, you know, so that the final pass there was difficult to get it to Jack.
Ball on the near side. Here's Hedrick. Thomas back defensively. Morid play on the right side. Ball on the left. Dewey. Villon. Each touch for OKC unfortunately finds the possession of the ball by himself, meaning not much help around him.
Right.
Thomas. Villon. Ball into the Galaxy penalty area and then cleared away. Here comes the Covarrubias. He'll just put on the brakes, pull it back. And this ball will be out of play, I believe. No, actually. This will be a throw-in for OKC Energy FC. Venter able to clear it away. There'll be another substitution coming up here in a moment for Kurt Anolfo's side. Charlie Rugg will get into this match. Here's Sorto. Plays on the left side, Logan Emery. And Djokovic had the ball stripped away from him. Villon. Dewey here. He's got a little room. He's going to have a go at goal to the near post, and it'll be wide for a goal kick.
Well, I think, you know, one of the things that's really happening all the time now in this stage of the game is that the spaces are opening up, and you know, if you go with it and no one comes, why not have a go at goal? Just go with it.
So Jack McBean is done for the evening. Here comes Charlie Rugg. Chandler Hoffman will be allowed to potentially go for that hand trick here the rest of the way, I think. Djokovic taking off the ball. Villon again for OKC. Wheeled around the left side. Dewey plays ahead for Villon. Battles there with Steres, lost his footing. Ball into the area. Redirect towards goal was blocked, and this will go out of play. Corner kick. LA Galaxy 5 and OKC Energy FC 0 here in the 80th minute. Villon will take the corner. Plays into the area, nodded away. Kept alive though by Miller. He gets into the box and gets the pass away. In the meantime, we have a player down. May have cramped up for Oklahoma City FC.
Yeah, I think so. I think he watched him go down. He went down on his own.
Comes the trainer to take a look at him. It was a bit humid earlier today, and it's cooled off, dried out here as well tonight.
No, it's ideal playing weather. I mean, you know, what they have tonight to play is just ideal. I mean, you know, it's not hot, it's not humid, it's just the right temperature, and you know, it's just one of those things I feel all the time with these young players is that, you know, in this league sometimes you're playing a little more than just one time, you know.
Right.
Looking at their schedule here, and no, they came out here. That's it. 25th. They played Richmond on the 16th, and they're playing the New York Red Bulls reserves on the 31st. So I guess some of these other teams in our league, which are not in this affiliation, you know, their reserve guys are playing some of these teams.
Right.
Their clubs.
I know that Chivas USA's reserves went out to
Arizona.
Phoenix. That's right.
Yes.
Arizona and played.
And they play Wednesday here against Portland.
The senior side?
Yeah, Chivas.
That'll be an interesting match as Portland's still trying to get themselves right.
Well, they had a good result yesterday.
Covarrubias into Rugg, back out it goes with the win in New York.
Yeah.
Shot from distance is blocked. This will come back to Venter. We're in the 83rd minute. The Galaxy putting the wraps on this one, leading 5-0. Sorto. Here's Bowen. Poked away from him. Needs to be a little more decisive there, I think.
Yeah, you got to be able to screen that ball, shield it, protect it.
Dewey plays into space. Steres should be able to get it back to his keeper. Larendi lifted in the midfield. Emery wins this back. Aris, who's been busy throughout the night. Bowen. Chandler Hoffman let it go through, but Rugg already made his run. Not quite on the same page there. This will be a foul against the Galaxy.
That's an easy one to call. You know, I think when you have these teams, you know, and the young guys, the up and downness in game to game, week to week is kind of amazing.
Covarrubias now. Come near side, Sorto. Ahead to Bowen. He's stripped of the ball. Here comes Thomas. Dewey. Played it off of Sorto and out of play. Took the shot to the midsection. He'll have to get a little air. One thing about OKC Energy FC, they have not given up. I mean, they could be disheartened easily leading 5-0, and maybe they are, but they're professional playing through this.
No, I agree with you there. I mean, they surely haven't put their heads down. They keep playing.
Corner kick by Villon into the area, and it's boxed away by Larendi. Here's Miller from distance, and this will go into the stands and a goal kick. Senior side for the Galaxy will be going on the road a week from today. It'll be a day game as the Galaxy will play at the Chicago Fire. We'll have that for you on Time Warner Cable Sportsnet as well as AM 1150. So the Galaxy will look for win number 3 in a row, and they'll meet their former teammate for the first time. Mike McGee, last year's most valuable player in Major League Soccer. Ball up the left side once again. This one intended for Charlie Rugg. He'll be taken off the ball, be cleared away. Here's Thomas. Switched over to Dewey on the left side. Covarrubias will get this back. Chandler Hoffman with the clearance. Comes back to Covarrubias. And they'll work it over towards the near side now. At least I thought they were. Venter will go far side instead. Rugg squares this towards center. Covarrubias will go to the right side. Here's Travis Bowen. Stood up as Bowen. Not a good clearance. Again, Covarrubias. This one intended for Chandler Hoffman. It's cleared away for a throw in Galaxy.
Well, you know, one of the things that, you know, you see constantly is that, you know, the Galaxy really, I thought, you know, in this last 7 minutes, done a nice job of what I call managing the game, just making sure they don't give away chances and keep the ball whenever possible.
Aris, who's had a pretty good game, I think. Steres does a good job of keeping possession, plays ahead. Bowen. Sorto on the right side. Again, Bowen, he's tripped up. That should be a foul. It is. Free kick. Getting the sniffles here in the late moments, my friend.
Yeah. And I think you know, one of the things that I like about this Sorto young man is that he defends well and he's good on the ball going forward.
So come back to Venter. He didn't venture forward all that much tonight, though.
Yeah, it didn't. But, you know, I think sometimes games, you know, give you those opportunities. Sometimes you don't need to.
Bowen able to get on the end of this long ball, flicking it forward. Be cleared out. Sorto able to help with RS here. OKC Energy FC with possession. In the closing moments of this one, you would think defensively the Galaxy want a clean sheet. This is an offside against Oklahoma City. And possession back to the Galaxy.
Well, you know, one of the things that you always see from teams and how things go in this whole setup here in this league and how these teams go about it. I mean, it's really a challenge, and I think that's one of the things that is nice for the Galaxy players. If you play well here, there's an opportunity to move up and get some time with the first team.
And eventually, the entire Major League Soccer will be the same way. The opportunity for players to get games on a regular basis. Rugg has the ball taken away from him. Long ball towards the left side here. Perry will run this one down. Again, Villon plays into the box, cleared away on a handball. The referee will allow it to continue. Bowen in the midfield, and this will be a throw in the field here. The pitch has gotten a pretty good workout today. 3 games on it.
True, true.
It won't need to be aerated, let's put it that way. '90th minute of this contest. Ball into the area. Lorendi, he'll pick it up. Rolls out to Venter. I can't imagine they'll give added time, will they?
I think he's
thinking about it.
He's thinking about it. He was heading
ball
one
in for
up.
Rugg here, looking to make it 6-0. Charlie Rugg took his time, had the ball blocked and out of play. This is a corner kick. Fourth official looking at our referee, trying to figure out if we're going to get added time here. You have to be kidding me. 1 minute of added time. All right. Another throw in here for Oklahoma City.
I think on that breakaway there, Charlie, you know, has got to do a little better with that. You know, he's a better player than that. Those are the things you got to do to try to catch the eye of the bosses up above. You know, finishing chances.
He's got to keep on going to goal. He held up for whatever reason. Why?
You know, that's what, you know. Those are the things you're looking for in that growth, in that development, in that way of their players.
Mored. Thomas back to the goalkeeper. Far side now. So be cleared into the Galaxy defense, headed away by Venter. Travis Bowen will run this one down, has possession. Bowen tripped up. This will be a free kick, and this should probably do it, I would think.
Here's where Travis, you know, a young player like him, I like that he's trying to take guys on, but he's got to have good in tight skills there. On the one he got stuffed, that one at least he made an attempt to get by him.
Like a hurdler that hits all the gates.
That's a good one.
That is the end of this one, and the LA Galaxy 2 with an impressive victory over OKC Energy FC. Finals 5-0 in favor of the Galaxy. 2 goals for Chandler Hoffman, 2 goals for Bradford. Jamison the fourth. You want to watch those on the highlight reel. Jack McBean got the other. Not a bad performance here, Ralph.
No, it's a good performance, and I think, you know, when you really, it's like you just mentioned, the 2 goals by Jamison were definitely worth our fans that are listening to us to see on the highlight reel, because I thought those were quality goals and well taken by the youngster.
Very impressive day here at StubHub Center. It kicked off with the reunion match, the alumni, many former players on hand, coming together, sharing stories, and reminiscing about the good old days with the Galaxy. Then the current Galaxy in action as Landon Donovan became the all-time Major League Soccer leader in goals scored, surpassing Jeff Cunningham with goals number 135, 136 for his career as the Galaxy beat up on the Philadelphia Union 4-1. And here tonight, LA Galaxy 2, the junior side beating up on OKC Energy FC. Final score, Galaxy 5, OKC FC nothing. For Ralph Perez, Joe Tutino saying so long from StubHub Center. We'll talk to you again Sunday from Chicago. Ralph on the radio side, I will be on the TV side. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. We'll talk to you next week. Good night.